I didn't get to finish my thought. The small details in Lop's fur, like when they did like the close-up of her hand, the way that like the fur kind of looked like it was, what's the word? Not bunching up. You know, the way that the fur looked like it was spread out on her fingers and on her hands, that looked good. It sounds really weird to say out loud now, but like, it's just those small details. Okay, so I need to get money to go to the casino cave. Why am I going to the casino cave? Because I was in this neck of the woods. So that's my plan right now. Damn it, like Star Wars Visions. Okay, Visions was great. I really hope that this leads to something. Because, like, to something more, because more Star Wars, I'm always a fan of. I am 100% more Star Wars, no matter what, it's always great. Like, if you had an animation studio, maybe try to make a anime for a comic series. That's probably the most direct comparison I could think that they would do. That could be interesting. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait here a while. But yeah, that could be interesting. Just original stories. Like, I gotta say, I didn't realize that Trigger had two shorts. The first one, when I saw that episode 3 was made by Trigger, it was like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And then, like, don't get me wrong, if you liked episode 3, if you liked the twins, I can understand where you're coming from, but it just felt so over the top to me that it's like, this is there's some suspension of disbelief, right? And it also may or may not have had a few elements similar to a heavily disliked movie, Star Wars movie. So for those comparisons, I can especially see why people might not like it. I actually liked that particular movie, so bear with me. But even the way that they went over the top was so ridiculous. Like, I don't know. And it just... Now, also, I was watching it through my friend streaming it via Discord, and the audio was not as good. The audio was weird because of just my audio setup, and I eventually got it to be much better, but certainly, like, any, like, delivery of the character was definitely diminished because of that. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna actually not get any much. Okay, I'm making something.
Oh, why, hello there.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you
you know, like, again, you know, also, okay. So, of course, Labanako, to me, it felt like, well, it wasn't, okay, it didn't feel like pandering, but it inadvertently definitely was pandering to me at the very least, because, like, a rabbit character who does parkour and has a Mary Poppins parasol. Like, it might have only been one scene, but like you give somebody a fucking parasol / umbrella and then have them do a Mary Poppins-esque thing. You got me hooked. You had me hooked at the rabbit. The parkour is cool. The umbrella just brings it over the top. The Jedi angle is not necessary, but you know, and I was a bit concerned that like, oh, everybody's gonna be a Jedi in this. And you know, now that I think about it, I'm okay with it. I would have liked to see fewer Jedi, or Jedi with blasters. Some random person with a lightsaber or a Jedi with a blaster. Those two things, or people, or just regular people. There's always room in Star Wars for no Jedis in a story. But
Why, hello there.
but hot damn, like,
What do you wanna sell?
if you want a story, if you want to incorporate,
Thanks,
I think technically we don't
thanks,
know what Lop's species is, but it's, to my understanding, that it's kind of implied that she is a Leppy, which is because she was based off of a Leppy character from the comics. So
What would you like?
that's that.
What do you wanna sell?
Gonna just sell everything.
What do you wanna sell?
I don't need to sell my 5 crystal,
What do you
actually.
wanna sell?
But yeah, like, okay, give me like,
So, what do you wanna sell? What do you wanna
okay, you know, you can make a sequel to any of these, to literally any of these, and I would be happy. Or make a you have a Leppy character, you have a rabbit character, who's a bit of a, you know, I don't know what the term is, like a tomboy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be female. It could be male, you know, that kind of archetype, like a smuggler or a pilot or something, with a parasol. Apparently, I mean, the parasol is a underappreciated piece of equipment in my eyes that just I like. I guess. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, there's other things, but like, you get a good parasol, you come up with a good use for a parasol. The lightsaber parasol, by the way, I was like, what in the hell is this? I both love this and hate this. But like, overall, you know, okay, it's alright. I can deal. Oh baby, give me something. But yeah, so that's the kind of Star Wars character I want, apparently. Now there's got, I don't know. I don't want to say like goth or edgy necessarily, but I mean, I get, and not a darker character necessarily. I don't know. Just give me a bun. Just give me a bun. The fluffier the character, the better, really.